I still waiting for those nylon gears from China, but in the meanwhile I 3D printed these gears. This is just plastic, so it's hard, but I don't think this is gonna last. There is only 20% ink film in these, because I just wanna test these. And first thing I noticed that this ain't gonna fit in this bearing, but then I see that the bearing is inside of this ring, and this ring is part of that nylon gear. So I have to remove this ring, then these my homemade gears might fit in the bearing. So first I need to remove these rings. First thing I'm gonna try is just saw these rings with the metal saw. Let's see, does it work? I think it goes through or not. Let's try to saw some more. Okay, now it's yes. Okay, it's now separated. Okay, so now the gears are installed in this clutch assembly, and next I'm gonna install this in this motor. There is this locking pin, so it's to go same place. Press this all the way like that. So the gears are spinning. I don't know what is that. Maybe there is some kind of truss there. But yeah, now it's turning. I was trying to test those new gears in the hub motor, but when I'm trying to turn on this controller, there is just whining noise, and I checked the voltage was 4.7 volts. I'm glad that I have this resistor. I didn't use that main switch yet. So I think this is the problem. This screw is making short circuit maybe for that chip. So I need to check this out. So I found the problem. It was this chip, but as you can see, all the markings are removed, so I don't know what this is, but this is some kind of switching component. It switches with this coil and something. I think this power supply, this controller doesn't work anymore, and I can't repair it because I don't know what kind of chip that is. There is no markers, so I think that's it for this controller. I can't believe it, but this circuit is still working without that chip. So now I'm gonna show this recharge switch. When I press this little switch, it's gonna charge those capacitors. At the same time I'm switching this main switch like that, and now we have all voltage in the circuit. I now drive this with .3D printed gears. I think they are gone, but I'm happy that this circuit seems to be still working. So now when I mount this circuit back, I need to put something non-conductive between this and the screw, so it doesn't do that short circuit again. I was wrong. Those gears are still intact. They just spin wrong direction. So I have to switch that switch to make it to run an up direction. I switched now it's turned to right way, but as you can see there is something wrong with this. It's not center or something, it's moving like that. Let's have a look first. It's not good. So now I installed that wheel. It's turning, but it's horrible noise making. Not cool. So these gears making really loud noise. I wanna test if I take those gears off, goes that noise away. Sound isn't so bad without that wheel, but there is something wrong because this moving. There is no balance. I have good news. Mailman comes and now I have new gears from China. Let's try out these. So without the gears, there is no sound is not good. No sound. Okay, so now I'm going to install these new gears. just don't know which way. Is it this right? Or this? I think this is the right way to install these. Now I need to install this locking springs, or what they call those. Okay, one is installed. What's doing so poorly? These are fine, but this doesn't. It's upside down. Okay, now they are installed. Okay, let's try out which kind of noise this has. Okay, so this also has that same kind of noise. So there is something wrong with that motor. There is still something wrong. So the noise coming from this clutch unit, I think that have some problems. I'm not sure, but this looks like rust, or maybe this, I don't know. Also, this looks also rust, or is it grease? I don't know. But this unit is my second motor, and this is not that one which is on the bike right now. So let me put these new gears to that motor. So this is the motor from the bike. Now I just need to remove this spring, washer, locking, and what it is English name, I don't know. Like that. Then this clutch assembly should come loose. There is a lot of grease here. Let me take some paper. I think I need to make some cleanup here. Okay, so this is the same clutch assembly with this bike's motor. It's still wobbling like that. I hate to remove this. It's a very hard to remove this. And when they can come off, they might fly somewhere and you never find them again. I want to use this once what I've already tested, so I don't open that new set. Okay, so this is the e-bike motor, and it's clutch assembly with those gears. As you can see, there is no wobbling anymore. So there is something wrong with that another motor, but this one is working fine. Sorry, it's that the clutch assembly that was kind of problem. Now I just need to clean up this hub and its gear, then put a new grease and assemble this, put back together. It looks much better now. I want to make sure that there is no trash inside here, because it's gonna break those gears immediately. So next I'm gonna try this without grease, and if everything works fine, then I'm gonna place grease and assemble this. Okay, the wheel is spinning now, but there is still some kind of grinding noise from the gear sometimes. Maybe it's just a new gears, or hopefully maybe because there is no grease yet. This is what I'm done for this controller now. I placed those plastic washers, spacers upside of this PCB. So now those screws cannot make short circuit. This is the wrong way. You can see the whole PCB is bending now, but at least there is no short circuit anymore, or even possible. One possible is that those FETs are very near this side panel, but it works, I think. So now I'm gonna just place this back to the bike and solder motor wires there. This is I switch this to the hand throttle and mount the battery, and then I think we can do a test drive. Oh, so next thing is the battery mounting. I'm going to use this kind of patent rim, and isolation purpose is this old inner tire of bike, and these bolts and nuts going to squeeze that battery and hold it tightly in the right place. These washers are just because these holes are so big, so this might be go through without that washer. So now the controller is installed, it's on, wheel is installed, battery is also installed and secured. This looks like crap, but I think maybe I do something later, but not now. So now when I'm use this throttle key, spinning. There is very cold outside, but maybe I go for little test drive, but I don't make a video of that. I just came from the test drive and it was disappointment. As you can see, the motor is spinning. It makes strange noise, like those gears are broken, but I think they are not broken. That little chip what's burned in the controller, it probably do something important, because like you see now it's spinning nicely, but it has trouble to make that synchronize or something like that. Doesn't spin. Horrible noise, not spinning. I think the motor is just vibrating back and forward. It doesn't spin. So I think that controller is done. I have to replace it with something else.